Hi, I'm Monica, your host of Real Talk in Real Estate. Today's topic is estate planning, and I'm so excited to have our special guest, attorney Tiffany Veney with the Griffin Firm.
Thank you again.
Welcome back. So, again, our topic today is estate planning, and this is such a critical issue for so many people. And we talked on the first half about setting up a will, setting up a trust. Can you give a little bit more insight on what a living trust looks like?
So there are many types of trust. A living trust is that one that's created during your life. There are also testamentary trusts, which happen after you've passed. They are written out in the will. So the benefit of a living trust is vast. You avoid probate. In the first half, we talked about how you have to go through this court process. You don't have to. You can use a revocable living trust and you can avoid probate. A trust, just as, a little bit of information, is an extension of you. So you still file a 1040, you still use your social security number for all of your assets, but what you do is you change title on all of your assets from yourself as a person to your trust. You no longer own them, but you control them. So if you want to get rid of the car, you can. If you want to buy a new house, you can. It doesn't matter, but it's an extension of you, and it allows you to avoid probate. And then it also allows you, similar to the will, to provide for people who you may not have, to have your values passed along. I have 2 young children, and I'm not giving them my life insurance until I think they can handle it.
Right.
But that's done through my trust. There are stipulations and guidelines of how I want them raised if I'm not here.
Excellent. Thank you for that. Also, when it comes to real estate, we've talked about putting real estate within a trust.
Yes.
And a lot of people seem to believe that by doing so, you avoid taxes. Is that true?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
Not at all. There are ways to minimize taxes. Absolutely. A revocable trust is not one of them.
Okay.
A revocable trust, the primary purpose is solely to avoid that probate and have third-party creditor protection. So maybe not from your own creditors, but say you have a daughter and she may not marry well. You don't want all the assets that you've worked for, like your house, to be a part of, a divorce settlement or anything like that. Or if your child is not good with money and has his own tax issues, your house isn't subject to his tax issues. It doesn't stop taxes from coming. You still have to pay your land taxes. They will come get your house, whether it's in a trust or not.
Okay, good to know. That's so important. Switching lanes a little bit. When we talk about real estate and mortgage, we've heard this term reverse mortgage pop up for maybe seniors who are on fixed incomes and they're trying to find a way to stay in their home. Can you talk a little bit more about that?
So, yes. I think reverse mortgages have gotten a bad rap. I think that back in the day, they weren't that good because essentially what happens is you take out the reverse mortgage, you get a lump sum to either fix it up or whatever, and you don't have a mortgage. So now you're living in this home, but what it's doing is it's a loan, so there's interest. And then once you've passed away, it's on your family to satisfy that loan that you took out during your life that helped you, but it's not helping set your next generation up.
Right.
And the interest is really, really large.
Really?
So when we use them, and we don't use them that often, candidly, but when we do, we like to try to pair it up with maybe an insurance that can help offset that. So your family's not losing the home, you're getting the benefit of the reverse mortgage during your life, and then, we're keeping that wealth within the family.
Excellent. Another big issue that comes to mind is the family property. Okay, a lot of times, you'll see, a lot of strife after, like the aftermath when somebody passes, and after all the church singing and flower bringing, then things get kind of real, and then your office. So, what would you advise families to do in terms of, instead of waiting till after, getting hit with, an unexpected loss, really having some conversations in advance and really pulling the family together to say, hey, what's our plan to keep this property in the family?
That's it right there. It's the talking. That is the hardest part in our community, we don't want to talk about it. We don't want to go to our grandmother and say, hey, have you given thought? How's this property titled? Most people don't even know what that means. So when you have a deed, it is titled in a certain way. It's either sole, I own it by myself. It's joint, you and I own it together with survivorship, which means if I die, it's yours outright. If you die, it's mine outright. Or tenants in common where you own half, I own half, and that's how it is forever. And I think people understanding what that means is one of the keys is making sure you get that, and then just having a conversation. And once you have the conversation, then you really kind of have to make it legal, put it in writing. Even if it's through a will and you still have to go through probate, that's fine. At least it's clear that the intent of the owner is to keep it in the family or split it between two siblings. Oftentimes when we have trusts and we put it in there, that's a huge discussion because we really don't want our people to be selling property. So we encourage maybe turn into a rental. Start to build up, another income stream. Exactly. So the key to it is just having the conversation.
Excellent. So when people are ready to do this, take the next step, writing a will, can you talk a little bit about what that would cost? What would be a general cost for that?
So in our firm, our lowest plan, which are the 3 foundational docs that we talked about, is $900. And we have various plans. We sit with you and determine what it is we think you need and what your goals are, and they can go all the way up to $15,000. So it is a very wide range, I know, but that's the reality of it. I think the last time we looked into how we compare, we're right in the middle. We're not the lowest, we know that, but we're not the most expensive. I also encourage people, and we do oftentimes, when money is a factor, if you're a veteran, there are legal aid will help, Legal Shield, and also AARP helps with that. So our goal is to serve people even if it's not us doing the work.
Excellent. Okay. So we definitely want to give our viewers your information. What's the best way to reach you? All of your social media handles. I follow you on Facebook. So,
yes, follow us on Facebook. We do Facebook Lives every Thursday at noon, which is similar to this, where we just pick a topic and we give you snippets to get you thinking and get you excited about estate planning. So you can follow us on Facebook, The Griffin Firm PLLC. Our website is probably the best because it has all the links, and it's yourestateplanningattorney.com, or you can give us a call, 202-379-4738.
Excellent. Now, are there any upcoming events or any type of workshops, webinars that folks can plug into?
So we have free estate planning workshops in our office. We offer some during the day, we offer some in the evening, and they're twice a month in each office. So I'm trying to think this, remember them. In DC, the first Thursday and third Friday. In Prince George's County, right off 202 is where our office is. And it's the second Friday and the third Monday. You can visit our website to get all the exact times and locations, and you can join us for free to get more of it. We have a number of events which are also up and available. So Facebook too, our events we post there.
Excellent.
So
nice.
That's what we got.
Got a lot going on.
We do. And this is a slow. We just came off a huge, we had an event every other Saturday.
Oh, really?
And we were just back to back. So going into the holidays, we're much slower.
Okay.
And then stay tuned for what we have coming up for 2020. It's going to be huge for us.
Really?
Oh yeah, and we're going to be having our annual Creating a Legacy conference. So that'll be something.
Is that local or?
It is.
Okay.
Last year we did it Black-owned hotel right in Prince George's County.
Nice.
So we're doing the same thing again, and it is realtors, tax professionals, financial planners. We all come together and work collectively for the community.
That's awesome.
And give you all the information you need.
Please, I can't wait.
You will be on the invite list.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Well, again, thank you so much, Tiffany. I really appreciate your time and expertise.
Thank you.
And definitely this will be posted shortly. So again, if you thought this information to be valuable, please share. Please tag and share this video. We want to get as many people as educated as possible. And so again, my name is Monica Smith. and I'm a local licensed realtor here in the state of Maryland. I would love to help you buy, sell, or invest in your next home. And again, we like to just keep it on a positive note. Remember, you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you and me.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.